So students, we are studying lesson number 7 of geography, human settlement. And some factors are responsible for human settlement. That also we studied in last lecture. So the climate of the region, physiography of the land, rainfall, etc. Some these points which are responsible for human settlement at any one place. So we studied to India and Brazil and its physiography. Now here students, we will continue with this graph. Now in this graph, first we will see the percentage. Now students, this graph which shown here, the trend of urbanization in India. Urbanization we are studying of our India. Here, the level of urbanization is measured in terms of the percentage of urban population to total population. Total population which we have of our country. From this urban population, how much it is, that in percentage, here one graph given to us. So students, here years are given: 1961, 1971, 1981, 91, 2001, 2011, and here this side percentage given 0 to 35%. So students, we have to observe it properly. The graph which shown, so in that there is a gap between two points. It means 1961 to 71, this is the data of 10 years. So 10 years from 1961 to 2011, we will see the urbanization of India. The percentage of urbanization. So here in 1961, if we see, it is 18%. Urbanization was found in our India. When we see in 1971, after 10 years, just only by 2% in point, this 18.2, it means this is nothing. But after that, if we see from 1971 to 81, rapidly, there is a progress in the urbanization, means increased, urbanization increased. After that, 1991, 25.7, then 27.8 in 2001, and in 2011 if we see 31.2. It means students, if we see this graph, so there is a slow development, or urbanization, it is developing slowly. This we can tell out with this help of this graph. Now students, here one question given, read the following question. So what was the percentage of urbanization in 1961? How much percentage I have here in 1961? In 1961, it is 18%. Then second, in which decade was urbanization the highest? Highest urbanization which we can see, where we can see, decade given. Decade means what, students? Decade means 10 years. So in which 10 years urbanization it is developed rapidly, or more urbanization took place? Where we can see, students, here we can see. It is 18.2 to 23.3. It means here 18 to 23. This is means this number, this one data which have is more than any other place. Next one question given, students, in which decade was the growth of the urbanization lowest? Now lowest growth where we can see, it is here. It is just only, if we see in 1961 only 18%. But if we see in 1971, it is 18.2, means by 0.2 only urbanization increased. It means this is the lowest data of 10 years of our country. The next one point here students give on what inference can you draw regarding India's urbanization after reading the graph? So students, if you read this graph of 1961 to 2011, so 18 to 18.2, it means it is nothing. After that means slowly, point wise, it means after every 10 years, if we see there is a growth, but this growth, if we see 1961, it is 18%, but in 2011, if we see it is only 31.2. It means it is very low progress or low development in our country, and the development of urbanization, it is low. So students, here one paragraph explanation given. In this paragraph, explanation given to us. What we can understand now here. Now earlier we seen in 2011, how much percentage was that? 31.16, means here 32%, which is quite low in the comparison to the developed countries. It means students, if we compare to our country with the developed countries like America, it is one developed country, Japan. So if we compare to our country with the developed countries, then what? Quite low progress or development we can see in the urbanization in our country. So at the same time, the urban population is increasing. At the same time, what? Urban population, it is day by day increasing. It means from villages, many people are migrating to cities. So urbanization, it is day by day increasing. So urban centers and the emergence of new towns have played a significant role in the growth of the urban population and urbanization in the country. It means earlier those some small villages were there or some small towns were there. Now these are becoming cities. For example, here if we see students, Bharnenaka means one Gram Panchayat place. But nowadays if we go and see, then it is becoming like a city. It means somewhere, some towns, some villages, earlier those were there. Now, because of industries, because of trade, so these are becoming cities. Students, if we see here, second paragraph now, urbanization has been more in the southern part than in the northern part of India. So earlier we seen the map of India, and in that what we seen? Southern part means our side which have. So in this southern part, the population is increasing morely, or the urbanization, it is rapidly developing than northern part. So Goa is the most urbanized state with 62% population living in urban areas. Students, can you understand this point? 62% urbanization in Goa. It means southern part of our India if we see. So in Goa, urbanization we can see 62%. Now in north part if we see Delhi is more than 80% urban. Delhi is more than 80% urban area. So in the state of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Kerala, urbanization is more. These some states which are there here, urbanization is more, means day by day progress, development and development of the cities which take place, that is more in southern part of our India. So Maharashtra, Gujarat, Kerala, urbanization is more. So Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Rajasthan are some of the states with low level of urbanization. So here students, low level of urbanization we see in these some states. Which states are here? This we can see in the India map also. So in this India map, So students, if we see the population density of our India, then you can understand the plain region of our India which have, or the coastal region which have, or mostly the southern part of our India, if we see it is mostly populated region of our India. The middle part is low rainfall area. Western part, if we see, this is the Rajasthan desert region. And if we see the northern part, it is the mountainous region, means Himalaya. So here, as per the physiography of the region, less population we can see here. So students, like India, here one chart given of Brazil. So we have to prepare one graph of this chart. But before that, we have to understand it. Let's see the graph what given. So the Brazil percentage of urban population from 1960 to 2010. So here in 1960, the percentage of urbanization was 47.1 in Brazil. After 10 years, if we see in 1970, it is 56.8. So, like this only, after every 10 years, your percentage given, so 47.1 to 56.8, then 66. So, like this way here in 2010, if we see 84.6 percentage of urbanization in Brazil. So with the help of this chart, students, we have to prepare one graph also. But here some questions given. So we will turn first to our questions. Now here first question given, what is the interval of the data? So what is the interval of the data? It means students, if we see here 1960 to 1970, it is one decade, means 10 years. 10 years graph here shown. 1960 to 70. So 1970 to 1980, 80 to 90, 90 to 2000, 2010. So what is the interval of this data? This data it is of 10 years or 1960 to 2010. So here data which shown, that is of 10 years. So interval it is of 10 years. Second one point, students, in which period did urbanization occurs rapidly? Now students, we have to calculate the numbers, and with the help of these numbers, we have to remove that one decade, is 10 years, where rapidly urbanization took place. So where took place? Students, if we see from 1970 to 1980, it means 56.8 to 66. This one number which have, it is more. It means 1970 to 1980, urbanization occurs rapidly in Brazil. Third point given, students, here write 5 sentences analyzing the graph. It means this graph is shown to us. Earlier we have seen the graph of India, and that in India we found the growth or the progress or even development which have here, or the progress regarding urbanization, so that was quite low. But if we see to Brazil, and if we see the percentage of urbanization in Brazil, so Brazil is developing rapidly than our India. Brazil also it is a one developing country. India also it is a one developing country. But here if we see the percentage of urbanization, there is too much gap. So India's urbanization, it is quite low. But if we see this chart of Brazil, then we can understand. So urbanization, it is rapidly increasing day by day in Brazil. That we can understand by this last one point. In 2010, it is 84.6. But in India, we see in 2011, it is only and only was 32% urbanization. It means to us, this is a too much gap which we can see between these two countries. So low urbanization, low speed of the development or progress in our country, as per that urbanization also was quite low. But if we see to the Brazil, it is a rapidly progressing or developing country. So students, with the help of this graph, now we will turn towards explanation. And here, see what given. Brazil is one of the few developing countries which is highly urbanized. That we understood here with this number. So highly urbanized country means Brazil in developing countries. So Brazil's substitutional urban growth process is unique and one of the underlying factors contributing to its present day rapid economic growth. So because of rapid economic growth, urbanization, it is rapidly developing in Brazil. So today, about 86% of Brazil's population lives in an urban area. So in urban area, 86% people are living. So definition of the urban is not very clear in Brazil. It means what is urban area? For that, if people of Brazil think, then it means here urban is not clear, means this definition of urban is not clear in this Brazil. So in Brazil, a rapid urbanization happened, so mainly in the south and southeast, with Sao Paulo emerging as a major metropolitan and industrial area. So looking at this growth in few parts of the country, the government, it means here if we see the eastern part or the northern part or northeast part, somewhere mostly coastal region which have of Brazil, it is developing for urbanization. So students, in this lesson human settlement, we are turning to the last point of this lesson, that is the percentage of urbanization, urban population in Brazil. So to understand this figure or this map, we have to see first here index. So in this index, the dark pink color which shown it is 91 to 100. It means this one place which have mostly students we get here. It means the most populated region of Brazil is Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro. This one coastal region which have, that means they are near capital of Brazil, Brasilia or yes, these some places are these populated regions of Brazil which are coming mostly in the southeastern part. After that, if we see students, this one middle one part or this one upper one part, northern part, the equatorial region, dense forest, Amazon river basin, as per that, low population area. So students, with the help of this graph, we will turn to the paragraph. So in this paragraph, see what is given. So Brazil is promoting Go West policy which will reduce pressure on few areas where population is concentrated and will reduce regional imbalance in the country. The students now only be seen in the map. So mostly the coastal region of Rio de Janeiro or nearer part which it is mostly populated region of Brazil. It means concentration of population mostly took place in this region, is the eastern part or the southeast part of Brazil. So the government of Brazil using new one policy, and this one policy it is known as a Go West policy. Why it is this policy for? So this imbalance which have in the country or the concentration of the population at one place, the settlement of population which took place in the coastal region mostly, to reduce it. So to reduce the imbalance the human settlement or the population settlement, Brazil government brought new one policy for these people, that is means go west policy. So with the help of this, students, here few questions given. See, study the coroflip map of Brazil showing the state-wise urban population of the Brazil and answer the following. So in that first question given, which state, this region in Brazil is the most urbanized? Which state? It means now students, now only we see in the map. Mostly the Rio de Janeiro, one state which have is mostly populated state of Brazil. And second point given, students, which state, which region is the least urbanized? Least urbanized which have students now only in the north we see one state means the Para region which have, that is means the least populated region of Brazil. So students, that we can understand here, Rio de Janeiro, it is the most populated region or state of Brazil. This is in the coastal region, and in north is less populated area. If we want to see in the Brazil, that is means the Para. So students, with the help of this graph, we try to learn or we try to understand the human settlement of India and Brazil. And with the help of this lesson, it means this lesson is for 8 marks, near about map filling for 4 marks and map reading. One question will be always in your paper for 4 marks. So with this point, we will conclude this lesson here. Inshallah, in next lecture, we will continue for next lesson, lesson number 8.